welcome everyone to the grand finals of the Metaplay Skirmish tournament number 4. Now this Skirmish tournament is all about newer players, or at least sub-champion players. Sabyinyo over here in the blue color is gonna be playing as the Yap Yap. And over there on the other side of Bedrock is their opponent Amelia, playing as Decimus, a pretty good pick for Bedrock. Already we are seeing the Cannon Fodder waddling across the map, picking up some very valuable power. And we got some early mini base grabs from Amelia as well. No early Harvester upgrades, very interestingly. Stockpiling that 400 power for now. Got a Sentry Tower as well. I'm not sure exactly what the purpose of that is. You really do want to keep that, keep those early supplies so that you can pick up the back mini base. Sabyinyo managing to steal one of the mini bases thus far. This is very, very nice. But anyways, play-by-play commentary aside, if you are newer to Halo Wars 2, you're not the top tier player yet, and you don't want to play in the main tournaments where the top of the top play, our skirmish tournaments are the place for you. We host these every month. And these are just intended to be an environment for you where you can comfortably compete and learn the game, by playing the way that the pros play in tournaments, with some nice regulations. Have to play every map pretty much, except the one that gets banned. So I think Sabyinyo banned actually Mirage in this series. And yeah, the winner of this will be taking home $10. Not bad, considering they don't have to take a beating from like Rock Generation and Amarante, right? Okay, this mine seems to have detonated somewhere as the little grunty boys pop up. And they can kill an actual grunt. They are veterancy level 3. Pretty close to... Oh no, don't send them away! Anyway, Sabyinyo with the 4-1 mini base, 4-2 mini base advantage, doing pretty nice there. But he's going to be facing some jump back brutes coming out from Amelia's base. Population wise, obviously doing great because Yap Yap has the 3 units available in every mini base and a main base. This base will be probably taken over by Amelia eventually, but there has been an early upgrade harvester, like I pointed out at the very beginning, which is very tough, very expensive. To not have that. It was made with a delay, and we're gonna have a hero of warlords coming out, as well as engineers from the Apex. That is very expensive. Bear in mind now, our Decimus player only has 3 harvesters, and only one of those is upgraded. That is very little economy. A Yap Yap player should be able to just keep making heavy grunts and punchy boys, and those should do the job. Second power extractor is up already from Sabyinyo, so playing very nicely there. Got a second raid camp, playing the perfect Yap Yap style. Nothing to add really. He's been doing really nicely. The only thing is I would have liked him to steal a little bit more power, but he's playing well above the Onyx designation, I believe. Good on the spending as well, but both players are actually. Already taking the second power node is our Yap Yap player. Whereas our Decimus hasn't taken the first one yet. Hero is out, and that looks like the upgrade might be in. Yeah, I think it is. I think it is. So there's not much to go against that right now. Grunt Riders will be essential to have if our Yap Yap player wants to be able to do anything about this. Ooh, Jump Up Brute landing in there in the middle of this is doing quite a bit. Slowing down one of those grunts, and the slam lands on these units. We got a methane wagon, which is currently being debuffed and absolutely stunned by that lightning vortex. Very nice start to this, but the explosion will be stunning this entire army in retaliation. Now the warlord has been doing quite a bit, and it's probably a good idea to run away from the active siphon here. But with the first brutes out, oh, there's another pack of brutes, so that should be able to take down everything that we see on the screen right now. especially with the buff from the methane wagon, which also debuffs the armor of enemies. Would love to see the little methane projectile from this too. Hero has to run. And honestly, there's not much that it can do, especially if he gets rammed into. That was a very nice slam. Oh, the great fate has certainly worked out there. That was awesome. Hero stays alive just a little bit. And the Yap player is having to keep going with what they've got, but they're already at 900 power, whereas our Decimus is not, only at 400 power. Has the second upgraded generator though, so that is very nice going. Unfortunately, it hasn't not built on its mini base, so I'm really liking currently where Sabyinyo is at with this game. Moving up is a Yap player, and threatening the base is exactly the plan that they should be going for right now. On the third point, you got either beam or the shade drop. Both of those options will be very useful with helping to take out something in the main base at least. The stun is big though, and the suicide grunts are going to be clashing on these stunned units. Good for them that they had the methane buff so they can at least sustain one hit, but no more. Alright, Sabyinyo is in tier 2 now. Surprised to not see a second base from him, but as long as he gets that going soon enough, everything should be very fine indeed. Amelia going tier 2. Would love to see either some kind of pressure or at least the mini base takedowns, or at least the base from Sabyinyo, but it looks like it's going to be a third generator followed by a war council for the heroes. Elite rangers are being pumped, so that is obviously a very important addition to this army right now. And you know, I don't actually dislike him playing this safe. The heavy grunts are going to be spotting for any bases being made by Amelia. So Sabyinyo definitely not looking to allow any of that to happen. Looks like the mine got detonated. And all of these units should be back up to normal. Second raid camp coming in for our Decimus player. Hammer pull upgrade finishing up. So that will put this hero on quite a bit more health. Yeah, the Yap army is looking really solid. It's not really saturated with cannon fodder anymore at all, which is fantastic news for them. Good opportunity for the Decimus player to take a power note here. Well, they'll be going actually after the heavy grunt. Finally, there's the base from Sabyinyo. It's actually almost done. I like that a lot. By the way, did I say this game is, the series is YouTube exclusive? We're actually not live on Twitch. Maybe next time Team Respawn can do this, depending on their availability, but, you know. We've had our discussions, and they're open to it, so... it might happen. Andy the Caster, get ready. This is the one kind of content they didn't do, actually. Anyways, as the tier 2 fight starts to get more serious, I love the army of Sabyinyo. He's on 80 population. Get his base upgrade going, and that's pretty good. The beam is going to absolutely evaporate everything Amelia has, but there is the counter vortex. Oh, vortex? Well, actually, it will detonate a lot of stuff there. That was very strong. Oh my goodness. But the hero will be paying the iron price, I believe. Unless there's a beam to follow up with. Active Siphon is on, but without attacks, that won't do much. Well, the FPF army certainly has been decimated, but ditto for the Decimus one. Would like to see that Goblin doing the pop. There we go. Healing is in. And all the Rangers have been eliminated for the Decimus player. Boundless Siphon has been picked. But with Sabyinyo having so much resources actually in the bank, I think they can just keep pumping fairly easily. Whereas this base is upgrading as well. Amelia does not have one at all. So I'm so far really liking what Sabyinyo is doing and how solid overall this is. This looks like a game from our normal tournaments. Sabyinyo is playing as well as can be asked of for an Onyx player, and I'm sure that Champion League is not far out of his reach right now. Okay, Amelia putting together a handful of hunters, but that's not going to help very much against this ranger-based composition. Oh, a pop from the goblins will be super important to counter this beam. All the elite rangers are getting melted. Oh my goodness, only 2 of them survive. Will that be enough? The Grand Dome is a little bit late to the party, I'm afraid. That would have hard countered the beam. But anyways, there's still a substantial army remaining, especially with the triple goblin, sorry. And the third base for Sabyinyo is coming in too. Tier 3 isn't too far away. Short storm launcher is done for the goblins. This is boxing into the Decimus player like they're a Christmas present. So you're coming back? Yep. About 44 seconds out. I think our Yap player can just wait for either the drop or maybe Methane Party. That wouldn't be the worst idea, honestly. Going in that base and try to strip it with that lethal power could be pretty strong. Alright, there are still 4 rangers on the map versus 5, so you probably don't want to take that, although with the help of all these heroes and the engineer, it should be actually fine, you know? Maybe just go for it, especially if that mine had been dropped on the army itself. Sabyinyo is being extremely careful in this one. Are we going to see Banshees? Yeah, the Banshee follow-up is coming in. I'm not sure about that one, but it might pay off, you know? Might as well spend a little bit of supply as you get to tier 3. You upgrade your heroes again for the Ultra Hustle. And the Wraith should be coming in pack, brother. I'm not sure that's the upgrade that Amelia is looking for right now. We shall see. Series is a best of 5 though, so as bad as it's looking for Amelia right now, you know, plays can still be made. Like that one with the stun. But this time around, it looks like the goblins can, for the most part, counteract it. Especially with the immunity that these heals grant them. Looks like the Warlord hero will be going down first. Especially without the teleport. One goblin might fall, but it doesn't seem like a big deal in the grand scheme of things. Yeah, I mean, Sabyinyo can very easily remake those and then probably opt for the population upgrade, get Wraiths going. Although I don't see... yeah, vehicles would be a very nice addition at this point. Elite Rangers are being made still. And yeah, Sabyinyo is starting to float a little bit, so that is perhaps where he starts struggling as he enters this later part of the mid game. We're actually starting to enter the late game now. And so far we haven't seen any vehicles, which are much more damaging to buildings than Banshees would be, but without any units to defend. Oh! What did I just say? Never mind. The Decimus drop is doing work. What can I say? That was pretty nice. I loved it. Cleaned up the entire army, and I'm not sure that even the Banshees can take it down. Grunts are coming in to help out a little bit, and with Siphon, this hero just wiped the entire of Sabyinyo out. Now you need the Wraiths. Take up a lot of space, you don't have to split as much, and they're able to clean up heroes, whereas these Grunts are just gonna evaporate those Banshees, giving them insane value. And Elite Rangers are getting killed one by one as well. Oh, Sabyinyo needs to regroup right now. Grunt Goblins are being remade. This base still not upgraded. Population still not upgraded. The triple Banshee production might have been a little bit too soon. But with more Elite Rangers coming in, maybe that Decimus is not safe after all. Beams coming down though. Would have to see a Grunt Dome. There it is. Okay, that should be enough then to take out the hero, maybe. Especially with the mines support, everybody has to retreat. Grunts are going to be detonating it. But yeah, there's still enough for Nick's Amelia here. Especially with the Warlord coming in to join the fray. Oh my god. Okay, maybe this little core group of units is going to be able to do it. That Decimus completely turned the game around. despite the massive macro advantage that Sabyinyo has, just can't keep up with what he's facing. Trickling in units one by one is certainly not going to help the situation. Gotta switch out of the Banshees right now. They're just not gonna cut it. We're still not seeing any vehicles, so, you know, if Amelia smells the blood in the water and crosses the map right now, this might be it for Sabyinyo in game 1. See where they're going. Looks like after this base, but it's upgrading. So it might still be okay. The beam is still available. That should delete most of the rounds. Oh my goodness, that is a lot of elite rangers. You know, maybe this is gonna be fine after all. Especially with the support of the shade turrets. Vortex is cancelled. Vortex was cancelled for the active siphon there. Let's see if this hero can be saved. Looks like no. Banshee's doing what they can to draw some fire from the grunts. And we've got, like I said, great focus fire from all of these elite rangers. Decimals don't seem to care though. And we've got Methane Party coming in that will significantly debuff all of these guys. Hero is gonna go down in the end. It would be great to see another heal from these grunt goblins, but I'm not sure actually that their abilities are available. Looks like no. Heroes drop once again, and the elite rangers are doing the job, but this is the phase of the game where Wraiths are so utterly important, and finally Sabyinyo is switching to it. Imagine if that had been Wraiths this whole time. It would have been so much better than the Banshees, especially when you just you know, have a blob of an army. If the Banshees were separate though, and they had killed the mini bases, that would have been Value City. It's just fighting into the grunts with them is Decimus grunts no less, who can just resurrect these corpses, right? Right, that's it. That's the way. Separate them. Also really like that engineer paired with the rangers. It's not like the grunts can close in and take it out. Need reavers for that thing. But Amelia is just spamming grunts, rangers, and handful of hunters for some reason. Confused about the hunters, to be honest. Like, the goblins are not vehicles, they're infantry. So you can take them down with rangers just fine, like any other infantry hero. They're just a mech, right? So don't count as a vehicle. But maybe it's a reaction to the Brave that's already out, which is fair enough. You know, you're in tier 2, so what else are you gonna do, really? Okay, a handful of rangers getting traded, but oh, the blasting beam is coming down. Level 2 as well. Holy moly, so many of the rangers are dead, but also many of them survive. And finally the mini base gets taken down by a handful of Banshees. And that is gonna be game 1, going to Sabyinyo. Very nicely played. 2 more and he takes a skirmish tournament. It's a best of 5, so media can still come back, of course. Let's see where this series heads. Game 2 is on, and in the blue color on Badlands we have got Sabyinyo playing as Voridus. His opponent on the other side in the red color, Nix Amelia playing as Sergeant Forge. This is part of the Metaplay Skirmish tournament. Like I said in the first game, this is intended for newer players. below the Champion League at least. So if you want to join one of these, go to meta-place.com, make an account. You can sign up anytime for this. We do these once a month. Looking to build up the competitive scene, allowing new players to learn without getting bonked on the head by Rock Generation and Amarante and the likes. You just got a fair environment for yourself. Sabyinyo is going for all these power crates, taking them over easy peasy lemon squeezy. Is Nyx on a counter with a rush? Could be the play. Badlands is typically a map that we haven't had much in the tournament, but this season we're allowing them because we're allowing the players actually to ban a map, which reduces our pool to 6 maps if we don't add one, right? So we added Badlands as it results in long games, but not as long as Sentry, and it's still like a 1v1 viable map. So yeah, Nyx actually didn't want to pick the map after losing the first game, as typically the loser picks, but given the choice of map to me, and I thought, like, okay, Badlands. Haven't shown it much on this channel, so why not? And yeah, this is a YouTube exclusive, by the way. And maybe the next time will be covered by Andy from Team Respawn over on their channel. Would love to see it. We did discuss it, but you know, it's subject to availability, of course. And today, unfortunately, Andy was out, so I was like, yeah, I'll just jump in and we'll do it. No worries. Sabyinyo pumping the Chopperinos to the 2-2 mini bases right now. I wonder who will pick up the third. Will we be seeing Jackrabbits from our UNSC players? So far, there's one. There's the Forgehog, which is great, obviously. Gonna be 3-2 mini bases. And if the chopper spam is gonna keep up, that should be a pretty decent counter to the Jackrabbits and the Forgehog. So we'll see how that goes. Advise of Sabyinyo to retreat, as he knows just well and fine that this is around the timing where the Forgehog shows up. So yeah, just pick up whatever resources you can in this time. Pump out those choppers, upgrade extra harvesters. Actually, 2 are already upgraded, so I guess the chopper upgrade is next, as that gives them more health and a little bit of splash damage. Very important for those ram situations. Oh my goodness. 3 Jackrabbits and the Forgehog definitely beat 2 choppers pretty hard. Even if it was 5 choppers, they'd be having a pretty good time still. But anyway, shrapnel rounds is coming in, so good macro from Sabyinyo. Same can be said for the most part for Nyx Amelia. And I believe that Forgehog is now upgraded with anvil round. Ooh. Oh, it's a miss! No! What a disaster. Okay, now being in the banished base is not going to be an easy time whatsoever, especially with the Jackrabbits taking splash damage from the choppers, and the double ram glitch has happened as well. That is very unlucky. Gonna be 4 choppers. Oh, 3 choppers only. Forgehog is actually racking up a lot of value, and I think Sabyinyo is starting to be in a little bit of trouble here, but way more choppers are coming in. If he can build up to a count of like 5 or 6, taking on the Forgehog shouldn't be that much of a problem anymore. But if the Forgehog can keep picking off the weak ones before engaging, that's a very different story. Just like that. 2 shots and they go down. Okay, Mass Ram is coming in. Is the ammo round available though? Oh my goodness, that was so much damage on that clump of units. Sabyinyo is in serious trouble right now, although also delivers some serious damage to the Forgehog. Unfortunately, the Grenadiers are not going to be able to do much damage. By the way, Vortis is actually banned in tournaments, but because this is a skirmish tournament for lower level players, we believe that it's fine to allow it in this situation. And these players can also repeat their leaders as much as they want, so you know, they're not forced off their main. If they're like a single leader player, we allow it. In the big boy tournaments, however, that's not the case. Anyway, 3 choppers trying to do what they can, taking out the Forgehog finally. Okay, that was a very effective trade for Nyx, I have to say. Tier 2 is on the cusp of being purchased, but I would still recommend to get the Forgehog back first. Sabyinyo has got to be happy with what has been accomplished so far. Just keep pumping those choppers for a little bit, as they're going to be also able to hold on against Vortex for the most part. Definitely should be able to win against these Jackrabbits here, especially because there's 5 of them. Nobody has captured Power Nodes thus far, haven't been able to. Nick's probably wanting to look for a base purchase here, which is a really good time to do it right now, as there's not much that can really go against it. But yeah, going after the mini bases as the banished player now is a pretty good move. Sabyinyo actually doesn't have a lot of power. Not sure what happened with that, but I guess when you keep pumping choppers from 4 bases at the same time, you're not gonna have a lot of power. Alright, these are gonna siphon off some supplies from the mini bases. Picking off another Jackrabbit as well. Should definitely get a second generator at some point. Maybe we have a Mexican generator. Yeah, there it is. On the mini base. And Nyx is going in for the power plays, trying to take that entire base and steal it. If that goes up, actually a banished player would be in a little bit of trouble. With the Vortex coming in, and the Fortrog getting upgraded with the defensive aura, starting to be some serious business. But if these choppers can just get a ram off on that Fortrog, I think it's gonna be in trouble even with the lag bomb. Okay, we got the lag bomb combo off, and oh my goodness, Sabyinyo isn't looking. Lost half the army. What a good defense that was. And now the choppers, even if they did try to ram, it wouldn't work. There's only 5 of them. 7 overall total on the map. Okay, they're gonna be doing quite a bit of damage there against the Fortrog, but still, it is able to more or less get away and pick off some further choppers. It's more than paid for itself for sure, especially with the Warthog helping. Probably don't want to go back in there though. Picking up the drop as well. Amelia is going to be losing the mini base. How close is Sabyinyo to tier 2? Not very. Hasn't even clicked yet, and Amelia is starting to put buildings on this base. Let's see if the chopper mass is able to go after the Fortrog again and get the kill. Looks like so. Oh, don't ram the normal hog. My goodness. Okay, fix off both. That is actually a pretty big play. And hogs have to turn around. But I think we've got some hold position Warthogs in the north, doing some pretty good damage against these mini bases. What a nice game this is actually. A little bit wonky with the lack of capturing, you know, like your 2 initial grunts and, 3 initial grunts and 2 initial marines should be trying to do that. But it is not, it's a very technical map to play. The Warthog count is starting to get to a point where the choppers don't want to mess with it anymore, especially with that low health of theirs, especially if the Fortrog is back and more normal Warthogs are being made as well. Amelia now has 2.5 bases basically, and this is upgrading. Raid Camp and Apex, that is strange. For Vortis, I would have expected to see like Marauders all the way to tier 3. This is going to be expensive in power, so might be just hard stuck on this tech tier. Although now Sabyinyo should be siphoning a little bit of power off this base. Not sure why that's not happening. That's looking like a pretty good little Vortex force. Oh, and we've got the Kodiak drop. That can pressure the main base. There are no expansions for Sabyinyo, so I am actually not sure if he will be able to defend it with even just a normal turret. That's not really helpful at all. The Kodiaks, good luck getting this in one shot. Okay, here are all the choppers, but they eat the ammo around. My goodness. Even with the help of the drop, even with the help of Invigorating Frenzy, is just not gonna be able to get much done. There goes the bomb. And I think Sabyinyo's base is about to get bombed into oblivion. Engineer being the only thing that is helping at this point. 2 hunters actually might be getting the job done. That engineer has been holding like a champ too. Let's see if they can get on top of that. Watchtowers? Seriously. Oh my god, if you can get the 4th watchtower, you'll definitely see the base. Look at the work those hunters are putting in. Working overtime for sure. Gonna be taking out the Kodiaks. That's hot. That is super hot. Now they're going up against the Warthogs and Warthog. With the help of the Banshee and the Engineer, this is actually doable. But can Sabyinyo take back that base down there? He's got quite a bit of resources, so maybe. Problem is, our Forge player is going to be building up resources to the next tech tier or the next drop. And I think those tanks might be able to just finish the game. Well, a lot of resources were siphoned off the space, and I think Sabyinyo is more than happy to lose the Warthogs, the choppers for it. Hunter Banshee doing what they were meant to do. Taking out that evil watchtower. Yes. Ooh, Emerald round to take out that hunter, it looks like, especially with the help of the sniper. See if those 2 Banshees can finish off the Warthog maybe, or the Warthogs at least. Lots more hunters queued up. Lots of Banshees too. It looks like the snipers are just getting work done. Another Kodiak drop is happening. The UNSC player is starting to look pretty good, and Sabyinyo has had enough. Score evens up 1-1. Here we go with game 3. Things are about to get pretty spicy. Sabyinyo is going pretty standard though with his trusty Atriox. On the other side of the map, we've got Nyx Amelia going for Serena. And we've got exactly what you were hoping for. It's the ice cream truck rush. Let's see if Sabyinyo knows how to deal with this. So long as he doesn't get his entire base frozen, it should be all good to go. Just get 1 mini base maximum, pump out those choppers, get a turret with anti-vehicle attachments, and you should be good to go. Serena is of course pretty potent, and if you can lock down the entire base and maybe freeze that turret as well, you know, that will do a lot of economic damage. Frozen buildings don't actually produce any resources. And, you know, such an easy to execute strategy might be a really good idea to do in the skirmish. Chopper harassment on the Marine going down though, and if that Marine is denied too many resources, you know, Amelia might not be able to build up a good economy behind this. Yeah, that's very nice micro from Sabyinyo, dodging much of the Sentinel fire and actually killing the Marine off completely, so I love it. That Marine will also be going into hostile Sentinels, I believe. Although they might start to chill in a second there. Yeah, it looks like they have been pacified again. Sabyinyo would have to go back. Oh no. Oh, we might see the counter rush. That could be a pretty good idea, but if the entire base is locked down here, I'm not sure he'll be able to get out of hero. And even if he did, will he really be able to win that? I mean, I guess you can drop plasma mines on this. But if it locks down right next to your base, you don't get the reach. The mines can only be dropped like around this distance from your base. And is that an upgraded bison now? Yeah, Cryo Burst is finishing up. We've got 2 supply pads, and Cryo Troopers can be produced. Sabyinyo has all overbought mini bases. He has to cancel immediately now that he sees this. Yeah, very good, very good. Love to see it. Harvester is being built on the other side of the map. I am not sure that this Chosen will come out in time, honestly. Like, look at that upgrade time and production time also increasing. The freeze-o-meter is going up. And suddenly the resources being produced by Sabyinyo are getting extremely low. The freeze duration is pretty long too. It's very nice that, you know, the shots are currently targeting that chopper, gives the hero time to get out, but yeah, everything will hang in the balance for this hero, and it's going to be unupgraded too, so locking the base is paramount right now. Sabyinyo has picked up a little bit of resources on pretty much all the sides, but here come the Cryo Troopers, and the Cryo Troopers have something to say about that hero as well. They'll be a pretty potent counter, currently being double pumped. My goodness, this is looking really strong. Right, Sabinyo's hero is coming out, but it's a basic Chosen, not the upgraded version, and yeah, we often call this a baby Chosen. It doesn't do that much damage, really. As you can see, that will take a few shots, and I think it might just lose out in the battle. Turret is being built, but it might just be too late. The other one is currently focused on the Cryo Troopers. I don't think Sabyinyo is upgrading into an anti-vehicle turret, or anti-infantry for that matter. But with 2 turrets, with 3 choppers, and the hero upgrade, this should be okay. My goodness, the hero is gonna go down. Oh, no, 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 no. Yeah, Sabyinyo is in so much trouble. It all happened so fast. Well. The entire base is going to be frozen once again. And Sabyinyo is here with a ton of Cryo Troopers. It should be very easy to get rid of these bases at this point. Or sorry, buildings at this point. The grunts are trying to come home. But with not enough other income sources. I think this is just going to be a 2-1. Very nicely done by Amelia. It's not an easy strat to play against. And all the timings have got to align. Gentlemen, this might be the ace match. Actually, it is. Sabyinyo is down 1-2, needs to win this game. Gonna be choosing trusty Shipmaster to do it with. That way he can stay in his grand finals and maybe win it. On the other side, we got Amelia, only 1 game away from winning this entire series and tournament with it. Going for the Atriarch, showing Sabyinyo how it's done. Gonna be looking at a quick Pyro Extractor. That's probably gonna result in a quick hero here. With not much mini-base control, however, so it might be all about just farming these sentinels on the map and, you know, trying to bully Sabyinyo into submission, but a quick hero from our Shipmaster player, or just Ghosts, could be a pretty good style to play this map with. Ghosts are highly mobile and should be beating out choppers for the most part. You can bully all the mini-bases, take all the mini-bases with the faster moving and gathering grunts of Shipmaster. Yeah, which are led by an elite. You don't get grunt mines, but you get invisibility. So yeah, pretty good to go after the hero as well. And that looks like a mini base deal to me. Very nice. There is indeed the quick hero from Nyx. Yeah, no such thing from Sabyinyo, just classic mini base pickups. Pick the cheap ones first, and the others next, and should be good to go. It's not like that hero can really destroy bases, so definitely have time to pick 4 mini bases, and just leave the 2 big ones to the other player. And just pump choppers or ghosts in this case. Yeah, there it is. Sabyinyo picking all the external mini bases on the map. Fantastic work. The ghost production should begin very soon. Would like to see one more supply pad upgrade just so that he can keep up with this. What is this? I'm sorry, the base was sold? What? Second generator? Are we trying to go tier 2 behind the 1 hero? That is not gonna work, surely. I mean, Amelia will be able to upgrade the hero, no problem. Tries to get a base, but cancels that too. Can't decide what to do. And honestly, if Sabyinyo just keeps pumping ghosts, it should be a pretty automatic win. There are 4 ghosts coming in and ghost shielding as well. Picking off all these Atriox units. Oh, but the Chosen is here. Picks off one of the ghosts. So as long as the rallies are okay, this base won't come up. The hero should get ramped to death. And all should be well. Alright, the shielding upgrade is done now, so the Chosen is not going to have such an easy time taking out these units. Get in the garrison though. I guess the base might finish. But so long as Sabyinyo just keeps pumping the units. Oh, 3rd base already. Very interesting. That's a good way to play Atriox for sure. So it's not a fast stack whatsoever. I'd like to see that War Council demolished for something else. Definitely gonna need engineers to deal with this. That amount of ghosts is just not safe to play against, and yeah, these are already damaging this base. Almost 20% health is gonna be down by the time it completes, and even a lot more coming in, no doubt. Right, there are 5 ghosts around the home base, and more coming out of the bases. Chosen ends up in the garrison. And yeah, there's the apex. War Council is still up, so it might be for like the building upgrades. Grunts coming in. If they get their grunt mine upgrade, that should be okay. The base is gonna be upgraded as well. Trying to hold it. No, this might be fine. But I think the ghosts aren't just gonna sit there. It looks like they're just going after the grunts. It's a good move. And this one dodges the shots. Maybe trying to turn it up. This one had the upgrade cancelled, so no longer thinking that Amelia can hold this. Tier 2's coming in. And, you know, if there's gonna be hunters, that could be actually pretty good. Sabyinyo hasn't been nearly as aggressive, I think, as he needed to be. And now with the ghosts so split up, taking down the Chosen is not going to be an easy feat. But if everyone was together, these ghosts can rain hell on pretty much anything. Especially with the 3rd point beam unlocked, I assume. Oh, that's a lot of ghosts in one place. Perfect place for a plasma mine to try to help the Chosen to run away. Cover for him a little bit. Oh, the micro is not quite there for Sabyinyo, and you know, this Chosen might end up in the garrison there, which makes him a much harder target. But okay, the rams come in at least. A little bit of extra damage going down on the hero. And I guess you can just avoid him now and go for the base. That's a lot of ghosts. How many are we looking at exactly? If Sabyinyo selects it, we shall see. Yeah, they'll definitely take down this base. And he can go tier 2 himself. He'll be facing like a hunter or two. Why the elite rangers? I don't understand. They're not gonna be able to do anything. In fact, they melt so fast to ghosts. There is only 1/3 at home as well. Amelia will be able to upgrade that Chosen though. But if it just keeps getting ram staggered to death, the upgrade doesn't matter that much. Oh my god, oh my god. Not that much damage actually going down. You have to stagger those. Be patient with the timings. But anyways, not too many ghosts explode. And this should be okay. The power node will be taken over by Sabyinyo, and you can just move on to the next best thing. Which I assume is just going after this base. There's still no hunters, just one engineer. Even if a shield was made, that won't do much. Hunter is being made right now. Where are they going? Another base attempted by Amelia. Heroes being brought back. Still not a significant amount of hunters. Only 15 population. Sabyinyo is tier 2. Hasn't yet upgraded the second extractor. But with the 70 population mass of ghosts, this is honestly all he needed, I think. You can just ram stagger those hunters as well. Same as with the Chosen, but it's much easier. Double mini bases are basically keeping up with the base of Amelia here, and an own expansion as well now. Could be a lot more aggressive, that's all I have to say here. Nice, spotting the hunter. It's an easy pick. Just gotta go for it. No? Really? That is so strange. This is an easy fight. Oh, just going for the base, right? Using the mobility, of course. Makes a lot of sense. But there's a shield now, so it's not that easy, actually. Might be able to strip the shield in time, but these guys are coming in. Okay, decides to just run around the map again. Maybe coming up with a Locust. Yeah, that's good, that's good. The drop is also going to be available. Spirit support, that is. And the counter-attack on this full base. Amelia will allow it to finish, it seems. And Sabyinyo is already here to try to take it down. We're gonna need like 2 free locusts to really be able to damage this base. But this one should die. Oh, they're going in. And I don't think Sabyinyo is looking right now. Okay. No, he's not looking. Oh god. He is now. Locust is dead though. And that Chosen is gonna just run down the Rangers, no problem. Shields coming up. But there's a Locust here to take it down, plus the hero. That should be enough. Gotta cancel that thing to get the resources back. It's a little bit late for that. But anyway, the beam's coming down to take care of the Locust real quick. Takes down the engineer. Not the engineer, but the Ranger at least. And oh, the counter beam is also gonna wipe this drop completely out. Yikes. Would have liked to see an extraction there. I guess we're not going to. Ghosts are back to help defend. Locust is an easy snack for them. And the Chosen's next. Dude, Amelia better have a teleport. Because this hero is toast. Well, with the engineer shield it might be okay. Okay, there's a lot more ghosts. They're kind of not moving and they're stacking up, so the Chosen is doing massive AoE damage. Actually gets a star off of this, and a lot of the ghosts have been wiped out. Only 7 remain, but they'll be able to pick off every single unit on the map. And now there's Rangers. And once there's Rangers and Locusts and maybe 1 Reaver, this base is no longer going to be safe for Amelia. The hero will have to cross the entire map, and that's not even to speak of this massive macro advantage that Sabyinyo has with 4 power extractors. So Yeah, it's starting to look real solid here. If I was Amelia, I'd be worried. Maybe tier 3's coming in? Nah. Not even close. Not with that power node control as well that Sabyinyo has. 3 power nodes to 0, by the way. And this mini base has been just there this whole time. Nobody caring for it. Sad. Maybe eventually somebody will care. Not today, mini base. Not today. Okay, some hunters coming out actually. So that should take care of marauders and reavers, I guess. This is a good time to strike actually. Even if it's just one locust. Doesn't seem like a bad time to go at all. No more locusts being made? Oh, it's a double raid camp. That's gonna be a potato army. They can't do any damage. Now with the Aatrox player buying every base, this is starting to be a little bit worrying for Sabyinyo. Certainly a game that can be thrown at this point. And the army is starting to look pretty good, especially if the Aatrox player builds up to an eradication and it's not dodged, you know. One army vibe, and this game turns around. Like, at the moment, Sabyinyo is in a good spot, but not that good of a spot. The beam should be coming in, and we've got a Spirit Assault. That's suicide grunts for Aatrox here, teleporting out, and the Suis will be connecting with the Rangers. My goodness. That's a vibe. That's a vibe! The hero will be taking care of everything else. Oh my goodness. The rest went real far. I think that was a displace, not a teleport actually. But with the spirit support coming in as well, unless these mines detonate with full power, which they don't, yeah, they're gonna be fine. Hero somehow manages to escape though. Are we gonna see a... No, there's no shield here. So, you know, Amelia still has a chance to break this, but there are now 5 hunters. And it looks like the Spirit is keeping down the shields of the Aatrox's Chosen. The Ranger could keep shooting it as well. Reavers are doing a good job of getting rid of the Engineers though. And this is going to be pushed away for now. Amelia has 1200 power. Sabyinyo's kind of struck on a little bit less. There comes the beam though. And that will be a bit of an army wipe, but the reverse beam is going to be taken care of. Sabyinyo has to cancel, has to split. Great split, by the way. Almost nothing will be dying except whatever the Chosen picks up. And we've got a hero. Very nice. So long as that Engineer is dead, the Chosen won't be able to really react to this. Although it's got a star, it's a little bit spooky. Not gonna lie. Oh, the Ranger will be fighting the dust. Yeah, Sabyinyo needs to just chill. Go tier 3, get some real units. This anti-infantry, anti-vehicle composition is just not working out. Doesn't get the job done. Needed Braves ages ago. And oh, Ghosts are being made. Okay, that might be a situation where Sabyinyo just falls too far behind and kind of throws the game by allowing Amelia to do whatever. Oh, tier 3 is reached, so Braves should be joining the fray very soon. And once that is a thing, Apex? No, just make Braves. I guess a few more NGs couldn't hurt. Yeah, Braves is where it's at. Definitely not the Elite Rangers. You don't need those anymore. Braves and Engineers should be dealing with this very nicely, even though there's 5 hunters right now. Okay, 6 hunters. Maybe some Elite Rangers are warranted. Hey, the mini base has been picked up. Not bad by Sabyinyo. Is that a tier 3 Chosen? I believe it is. Oh! The displacement. How good is that gonna be? I guess tier 3 Chosen there. I mean, it's being ignored largely. The units are getting picked up though, which is pretty good. Suicide runs are also getting picked up without doing anything, so that Spirit Assault didn't do much. And that might put Sabyinyo back on the map. Especially if he goes tier 3 now. Zero is gonna be able to handle the Chosen for the most part. It's these blisterbacks that are spooking me out. Bases are not very sophisticated yet, but they're getting there. A few more upgrades and Amelia will be in a fantastic economic position, even being down all the mini bases. So it's all about how long Sabyinyo is going to be turtling for. I wonder how many infantry upgrades he has. I believe none. I believe he doesn't have infantry upgrades. If you go this hard for infantry, you probably should get the upgrades. At least as you go to tier 3. One level. But I think Braves are going to be in order. Oh no, this power extractor has never been upgraded. Oh no. It doubles the income when you upgrade it. Upgrade it every time. Not worth building without that. Okay, 2 blisterbacks are firing pretty hard. Third one on the way. Ooh, there's gonna be a shroud even to help counter the Atriox is chosen. Its shots get popped whenever the shroud is ready to go, but the blisterbacks are kind of overwhelming its anti-missile systems. It's gonna be pretty important to get those hunters on it. All the rangers are getting wiped. The engineers have their work cut out for them. Right. Is there gonna be a vehicle upgrade? What? What? There's no vehicles. Unseen blade, no population upgrade. No. This could be a disaster. 2 stars on the chosen. It's only gonna get harder to take him out. Oh, here they come. Mines are gonna detonate on this. Oh, damn. Okay, at least one of the blisterbacks has been taken out, but this is still getting pelted. And with the beam on this entire composition, I think Sabyinyo is in serious trouble right now. The hero is gonna get beamed as well. At least he gets his unseen blade upgrade. And, you know, drains some of the shields off that chosen. Defensive Wraith under the shield is also very potent here. And a displacement into the middle of the army would be not too bad once these guys get too far away. Oh, no. That's diving too deep. Ooh, here it comes. Teleported away from the beam very nicely, but the blisterbacks are going to pay the price. And, you know, displacement is still available to get them out of that shield. Should absolutely do it. Sabyinyo has the resources. Might even make a scarab. Wouldn't be the worst idea. Oh, he's doing it. This chosen is toast. All those rangers, 2 wraiths, they'll do the trick. Well, the 2 stars are allowing this guy a lot of leeway, though. No way he gets away. That's insane. Okay, are we gonna see a scrap? No. Honor Guard remade. Population upgrade Sabyinyo as soon as possible, or you might die. Good news for him is Nyx is not upgrading too much, but these harvesters have been upgraded, so now he's kind of able to keep up here, I think. Oh wait, I've been trying to go gender neutral. I don't know if this is a... I don't know their gender. Could be anything. Especially with that name, I'm confused, but... let's go with day. Oh, no! Sabyinyo, please look at this! Oh, no! Almost ate the whole thing. Not much made out of it. Not much made it out of that at all. That's a yikers. But that gave room for the spirit support to be dropped in once again. And this push is not stopping anytime soon. Honor Guard is getting on top of the Chosen. And it won't be easy to deal with that. This boy puts out a lot of damage going after the Wraiths now as well. Sabyinyo's own Wraiths are getting taken down though. And let's see how the Honor Guard does here. Gonna be cutting down the Reaver, no problem. The siege does continue. There's 2 Wraiths shooting the Sensor Tower for whatever reason. Oh man, the micro is just really very nice for Amelia. They're doing so well. Gonna be 2 Reavers now. That's causing a lot of problems for the Engineers for sure. But you know what's good against Reavers? It's Wraiths. No extract to save the hero, so that will have to be remade at some point. There's more Wraiths now. And it looks like that's the end of the Reavers, but that Chosen still keeps going. Dodges a lot of shots. The juking is fantastic. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Blasting Beam is back for Amelia. This is a pretty good spot to use it as well. But it looks like the Engineers will be just out-healing the damage. Can't out-heal the Beam though. But it looks like they'll be dodging it for the most part. Very good. Chosen needs to be teleported out. Oh, takes down the remaining Engineers. Only 1 left now. Can Sabyinyo keep up the pressure? Make a Reaver, make more tanks. Otherwise, Amelia will be coming back. If this upgrades itself to a 3-star Chosen, Amelia should be in a fantastic position. There are 2 more Wraiths coming out of this base right now. That should deal with Hunters. Chosen deals with everything else. You really get rewarded for keeping your heroes alive in this game, especially the Chosen. Tank stays alive! Sliver of health! My goodness. Okay, what's going on with these bases? It's a 7 slot now, so Sabyinyo is getting the value that he needs. Still no population upgrade though for either player. It is such an important upgrade. It's more important than your global upgrades. If you just have 20 more population upgrades, you're probably gonna win. The Reaver combination is pretty damn good. Oh, I see. Okay, I missed that completely. The big boy is in. Let's go. That base cannot be saved. Like, okay, Chosen is a Giga Chad, but this is, you can't chew this. This is too big. A lot of Wraiths coming in to support as well. Shield Generator, a very smart choice to get. Anti-vehicle turrets, a very smart choice to get. And 1 Wraith will be going down here, I do think. Oh, wow. Just barely as well. Only play is to cloak the base. And the cloaking gen is coming up. Let's see if that will come into play. These units need to go with, especially for the spotting reasons. Oh, no, don't leave. Oh, he's looking to sandwich this. Teleport is in. Still gets the Reaver though. That's alright. That is an aura. Oh, what just happened? Everything just died. The Wraiths are taking out what remains. The hero as well. Was that a displacement? Why there? That was a very good fight to take. But yeah, top stuff did die anyways. Cloaking Generator not gonna go down because there's no detect. Wraiths are being made, but no Reavers. Actually, you know what? That Scarab is in serious trouble, getting slowed down hard by the Chosen. Have to put respect to his name still. With that many Wraiths around, especially. Yeah, that just was not the best displacement, I have to say. Shield is down on the base finally. And if these Engineers can heal up the Scarab, Sabyinyo is gonna have second win, but Amelia on 100 population, Sabyinyo as well on 100 population. This might be still a pretty good fight next time around. Will take a while to heal the Scarab though. However, if Amelia starts getting 7-star bases, I think Sabyinyo is truly screwed, as his mini bases have been recaptured. So whatever value Sabyinyo is gonna get, it's gonna happen very soon, or he dies. Especially if Amelia gets level 2 Wraiths, the Scarab is just not gonna be that valuable anymore. So whatever he's gonna do with it, it's gonna happen. It's gonna have to happen now. You got the damn Scarab. Focus it. God, they're healing everything else. Vehicle upgrade 3 coming in. Okay, that gives some hope. That's a lot of damaged Wraiths as well for Amelia, so this could be the moment. What? Why are they so split up? Why are they so split up? The one anti-vehicle turret doing the work. Okay, it's sandwich maneuver once again. Why is there oh, the ranger from the drop, of course. Spirit Assault is ready. Might see some suicide runs for the longs. Probably not. Beam coming down on that elite honor guard, but looks like a teleport is going to be used. And here comes the Scarab to stomp everything in the way. Chosen Leechers, the first star. This placement is ready. This is the time to strike. Scarab is still going pretty damn strong, but Eradication comes in and will be deleting it, it seems. There's no shield being popped. And oh my goodness, with the slows, it will be taken down by the Wraiths, no doubt. This placement is way too late. Even if there was a beam right now, where is the beam after this placement? Sabyinyo certainly has the money, but Amelia just teleports out and gets away, keeping that 3-star Chosen. This is going to be a serious problem as the game progresses into the 120 population stage. Maybe Sabyinyo can make Wraith Reaver, and you know, at 120 population, that's going to be super scary, especially if Amelia does not get that population upgrade. Gets their own Scarab now. Good to take back that mini base. Provides a little bit of value at least. Sabyinyo, and it's starting to run low on the supplies, I have to say. Every little bit counts at this point. Soon won't be needing... Oh no, don't tell me you're getting another Scarab. Kinda don't like it. I kinda wish it was just all Wraiths. The first Scarab off Amelia is gonna finish up soon. Superhero landing. Okay, moving on. Here come the Wraiths. Yeah, very non-committal both sides. Honestly, somebody's gotta attack. Otherwise, this is gonna be a 2-hour game. Chosen getting healed up. Oh, he needs it. Oh, that might be a pretty damn good counterattack. If they could see the base. They can't see. No. This is the time for Amelia to strike. If they've seen that army, this is the time to go. Time to pull the trigger. Get that population upgrade, please. And it should be good to go. Going up against 120 population, though, I would like to see these guys just teleport home or something. Beams coming in. It's a beam 2 on those Wraiths. That is actually pretty brutal. I'll take one out right away. The other one is just moving out. Oh, the Chosen is absolutely taking a dump on the Shipmaster. Hero. Sabyinyo's base getting focused. Displacement is ready to go. Let's see if they can get something done with that. Looks like the army is going to be displaced into the other side of the map. Braves are a pretty high number. They're level 3 upgraded, so the Scarab is not going to be too scary at all. And we're going to have a spirit support. Sabyinyo's own Scarab is out. Needs to lose not too many Braves. Don't go under the Scarab. It's the worst thing you could do, as it does stomping damage. Oh, Chosen is actually out of position. Might be lost for once. But no, it's not going to happen. And the populations remain very even. Sabyinyo is going to keep going. Seriously. Okay, the hero's out. Go, 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 go. I'm going to wait to remax, I guess. Infantry upgrades are coming in. The Blisterbacks and Brave Scheme. Blisterback's not a bad idea. You put one down here and it will just keep pelting that base. But while that Scarab is weak, you gotta strike. Okay, 120 pop. So the Braves are coming in. A lot is being spent on Hunters and whatever. Engineers as well. Okay, the Honor Guard is being sent around to take care of the mini bases. Sabyinyo is doing still pretty good with the resources. These upgrades will be nice to have on those harvesters though. Chosen still very low on health. No engineers on site. There is one. Very important to have that. That Hunter is just not cutting it, I have to say. Even with level 2 upgrades or whatever that was. Level 1 upgrades, I think. That's just not good enough. If you have tier 3 Braves, they're just better at the job. Okay, that's a good takedown to upgrade harvesters. It's pretty free as well. The Chosen getting back to full health. This is what you get for hesitating. The weak Scarab, the weak Chosen. That was the time to go. Very defensively minded is Sabyinyo. Doesn't want to lose this game, but not taking any risk when you're behind is definitely not the right play. To seize every opportunity, and now we're in for a rough fight. Shield will be tanking most of this, but it's going to go down very soon, and this Scarab should pop its own invulnerability. But de-target that Scarab, as all the other units around it are actually weak. Oh my god. Teleport! Either way, the Scarab is down. Sabyinyo is still on 84 population versus 72. That Chosen is doing absolute work right now. But his shields are finally going down. The focus fire is looking pretty strong. And all the detectors have died, I guess. There's no detect. There's no detect. You gotta get out of here. Oh my god. Okay, I think Amelia has finally done it. They're gonna be able to take out the Scarab. Gonna be able to take out the last Brave. And the base as well is not safe. Yeah, this is it. This is the last fight. Ultimate unit lost. Another Scarab's being made by Sabyinyo, but it's just not that good against tier 3 Braves. There's a point in time where you just gotta stop doing it. Team is gonna go down right away on the spirit support drop. Can't even extract. I haven't seen a single extract all game, by the way. So that is a huge problem. The shield generator is gonna go down, and with this, I believe that is gonna be the tournament. Amelia should be taking this 3-1. And that was a very close game and could have gone either way, to be completely honest. The beam is gonna shave off a few of the Braves, but there's more coming. And it's Chosen in the back, but tier 3 is here to stick around. All the base will be stripped. Sabyinyo, it's got some resources, but no production now. Only producing from here with the 1 raid camp and 1 Apex. I guess the 1 Scarab will come out soon. And Hero will be back, but there are still 6 Wraiths here pelleting the base. This base will just go down, I think. You have no units. Even if a Scarab shows up, the base will die. Displacement helpful, but still not gonna do the trick. Tournament absolutely belongs to Amelia. Well played. Well played. Very good games. Now $10 richer and a lot of experience richer, but so is Sabyinyo. Well done. Everybody will be getting some meta place points for the skirmish ladder, and eventually a spot in the Hall of Fame if they make it into the top 4. Be sure everyone to sign up for the next skirmish tournament. It will be in the YouTube video description, and we will see you in the next one. We want to thank our MetaPlace website subscribers. Your contribution helps us keep the project sustainable. Hitting our next goal will allow us to hire a video editor with your help. Check out the subscription page with the link in the description, and remember to collect your perks. We will see you in the next video.